Shoplifting. Oh, sorry. I apologize. I think my audio was completely down. Let me say it again, what I just said. I didn't say anything, actually. So other than you can watch us on YouTube if you're watching us on Facebook. And if you're watching us on Facebook, you can most definitely watch us on YouTube. Just vice versa. And later on, after the show is over with, the video will automatically be posted to Twitter. And if you want to watch it on Twitter, you can watch it there. So, but tonight we are watching, we're going to talk about, I'm going to play a couple of video clips for you. We're talking about the basketball players in UCLA. And my whole point about all of this is that we had 3 black basketball players, right? They go to China and they got caught stealing, shoplifting. And they were supposedly shoplifting for some shades. Louis Vuitton shades, okay? And to my understanding, at least 2 of these gentlemen are filthy rich. So why they have to, steal it is beyond me.
They're facing 3 to 10 years.
And they were facing what, 3 to 10 years? 3 to 10 years in prison in China. And what's really crazy to me is, like, how did they think they were gonna get away? Okay, Martin, think about this. At least, I think all of them at least 6 foot something. Okay. You go to China and you're gonna try to shoplift something and you're gonna run like they can't see you. I mean, dude, it's completely crazy. I mean, they're all standing this tall, everyone else is down here, and they're trying to run and get away. Where'd they go? Right there.
I don't think they ran.
I know, I'm just saying. It's just the whole point. I mean, did they think they were gonna get away with it? And they're filthy rich. I mean, seriously, they can spend $1,500 to $2,000 on a pair of shades easily. I probably wasn't even that much. There were probably some knockoffs they were stealing. They were $2,000? I mean, it don't matter. It doesn't matter. They were stealing when they shouldn't have. So, but anyways, my whole point about this one tonight is that after they got caught, they knew they were facing prison time. Our president, he did not do the same thing that Obama did. What is it? Ono?
Ono, wasn't it Ono?
I believe it's Ono. Same thing. The guy was in North Korea. He got caught taking a poster off a wall. And they showed the video and he's bawling when they was taking him to prison. They tortured that man. We know that they tortured him. Then they ship him back over here to die because they didn't want him to die there. Because to me, that would have been the act of war. What they did to that young man was the act of war in North Korea. And I don't think China wanted to have the same thing happen here.
Yeah, Odo Warmbier.
Odo Warmbier? They didn't want the same thing to happen here. They did not want that to happen. But the point is, 2 out of the 3 black males, they said, thank you, Donald Trump. And the media, they're not going to talk about that at all that much. Go ahead and play it. You can go ahead and bring it over.
And with us and giving us guidance with everything. To my teammates, thank you for being there for us throughout the process. You guys mean so much to me. To Coach Alfred, Coach Tyus, Coach Broussard, Coach Grace, thank you for all of your support. You guys have always believed in me, not only as a basketball player, but also as a person. I'm sorry for letting you down. Lastly, to my family, my mom and dad, you guys have raised me to be smart and always make the right choices. You never left my side, and it hurts me the most that I disappointed and embarrassed you. To my younger brother, Ben, this is not the example that I want to set for you. But from here on out, I promise that I will be the best role model I can be for you to look up to. I've been looking forward to being a UCLA Bruin since I was young. The alumni here has set such a high standard for both academically and athletically. And as a UCLA student athlete, I'm disappointed in myself that I failed to live up to that. I can only hope that my actions, my words, my hard work in the weeks to come will prove to my coaches, my teammates, and our fans that I am more capable of meeting that high standard. Away from the court, I will work especially hard in the classroom to show that I can be an outstanding representative of this incredible university, a place that is so important to many people around the world. Again, thank you to everybody who has been there and expressed concern for me and my safety this past week. I can assure you that I will never do anything again to jeopardize UCLA's reputation and as my own. Go Bruins. Thank you.
Thank you, Cody. Next we have Angela Ball.
I'd like to start off by saying sorry for stealing from the stores in China. I didn't exercise my best judgment, and I was wrong for that. I apologize to my family, my coaches, my teammates, and UCLA for letting so many people down. I also apologize to the people of China for causing them so much trouble. I'm a young man, however, it's not an excuse for making a really stupid decision. I don't feel sorry for myself, and I've learned my lesson from this big mistake, and I'm 110% sure that I'll not make a bad decision like this one again. I'd also like everyone to know that this does not define who I am. My family raised me better than that, and I'm going to make myself a better person from here on out. I have the utmost respect for the Chinese police department as well, and I'd like to thank them for treating me so respectfully, even after I made a stupid decision. I'd like to thank Chris Carlson and Doug Erickson for staying with us and just helping us out while we were in China and taking care of us. I'm grateful for this UCLA team that stood strong beside us and made it possible for me to be sitting here in front of you all today. I respect and admire all the hard work that they put in to get us back to the United States. I would also like to thank President Trump and the United States government for the help that they provided as well. I'm grateful to be back home, and I'll never make a mistake like this again. I'm extremely sorry for those who I let down, but I'm also very thankful for all the help, love, and support that they provided. And I take full responsibility for my actions, and I'm sorry. Thank you.
Yeah, that's awesome. And they said that he didn't acknowledge Trump. People are saying
First off, I would like to apologize to all the fans who support UCLA, because I feel like my actions have hurt them the most. It hurts me because I can see the pain that I caused them. I apologize to my teammates, my coaches, and my family because of how much negative attention that I put on them that they do not deserve. I'm sorry for shoplifting. What I did was stupid. There's just no other way to put it, and I'm not that type of person. I hope that this mistake will not define me as a person, but it shows that I messed up and can learn from it. I don't want to be known for this dumb mistake. I want to be known for my respectfulness and my love and passion for the game of basketball. This event has taught me a lot, and it has changed me in a way that I can't explain. I have so much more respect for the people around me, from our coaches and staff to the fans who live for UCLA. I have also strengthened my relationship with God throughout this time. Without him, I would be nothing. To all the fans out there watching, I hope that you can forgive me. I hope that you can forgive my stupid, childish actions. I have learned my lesson, and I hope that I can earn back the love and support that our passionate fans bring to this program. I would like to thank everyone involved in this whole ordeal. Thank you to Chris, Doug, Gloria, and Jerry for staying with us the whole time. Thank you to the police department, which treated us very well. Thank you to the Pac-12 and the whole UCLA community that helped us the whole way. And thank you to the United States government and President Trump for your efforts to bring us home.
You hear that? They actually said President Trump. Now the lamestream media most definitely don't want to hear that coming from black students, and especially basketball players. And a lot of people are questioning, well, why did Trump help him? Why did Trump help him? As if that's a problem. And then the media this morning, I was listening to them, and they're on there saying, this is how they're trying to spin it on the media, the lamestream media. They're on there talking about, well, Trump is trying to get credit for them getting released. Trump is just only looking for credit. Trump is only saying, give me credit, give me credit. Look what I did. Look what I did. He didn't have to do that. He didn't have to reach out to the China government and to get these young men released. He didn't have to do that. He could have said, you know what? They did the crime. They need to do the time. He most definitely could have did that. Now, anyway, if we would have got caught here committing a crime, if I go to the store and I shoplift, they're going to put me in jail. They're going to lock me up. They're going to put me in handcuffs. And I have to go to court and have to go to trial. They were going to do prison time there. But thanks to the president, they are here back on American soil. And the last gentleman that was speaking there, apparently his family opened up a store.
Not the last one, the middle one.
Or the middle one. Yeah, the middle guy opened up a business in China. So they didn't need this kind of drama. They didn't need this coming up. But that's what happened. But my whole point is they said, thank you, President Trump. And they're black. And the media don't want to, all they keep talking about, they're not talking about the fact that they said thank you. They're only talking about Trump is trying to get credit. Trump is credit for this. Trump is credit for that. And he absolutely does deserve the credit. He deserves all the credit because look where they are today. It's not like the same guy that was in North Korea came back pretty much brain dead. They tortured that man. I was having a conversation with someone earlier, and they said they were actually yanking his teeth. And Obama did nothing. Obama sat on his butt, did nothing.
He was a white boy.
Yeah, well, you know what? Because maybe Obama didn't do anything because he was white. I'm serious. Maybe he didn't do nothing because he was white. But these were 3 black males.
Trump did without hesitation.
And Trump jumped right on it and got them released. And look where they are today. They get to sleep in their beds tonight. Granted, they should be suspended from the basketball team. They need to be penalized. They need to understand what they did was completely wrong. And there's nothing, there shouldn't be no red carpet for them or any of that. They should be thankful. They should be kissing the ground of America that they're here tonight. My point is then I go on social media, and it's on Twitter, it's on Facebook, it's on all of them. And people are saying that they didn't say thank you to Trump. They didn't say thank you to Trump. And one person put a post out there saying that they were talking to some liberals and saying the liberals said they'd rather go to prison than say thank you to Trump. This is the mentality of these people. This is where we are in America, where these people are so angry, so hateful, they can't even say, look what the president did.
Would they rather be the precious Odo under Obama? Is that what they're saying?
Yeah, I mean, I think that they would rather have it to where, these men would, I think this is how the liberals wanted to play out. Hit the third button there and get on that mic. I think what they wanted to take place, wanted Obama to do what he did. They wanted Trump to do, they wanted Trump to do exactly what Obama did, to allow this to happen. And then when these gentlemen would be up in the prison, they would be all in the streets. They would be marching up and down the streets. They would probably tearing up buildings. BLM would have a reason to come out. Where's BLM at right now? Where's BLM saying, thank you, President Trump, for saving these black players? Where are they at? Seriously, is anyone even asking CNN, MSNBC that question? Where's BLM at right now? They should be saying, thank you, President Trump. And they're always constantly saying that Trump is racist, Trump is racist. This is a slap in the liberal face. 100%. Trump is not racist. And you know what? If someone comes out and they sit there and say that Trump is racist, they need to be smacked in the mouth. I'm not telling anyone literally go out and smack somebody, okay? I'm just saying. But seriously, Trump is not racist. If he was racist, he wouldn't have done this. He would have said, you know what? They committed the crime. Let them do the time there. That's where we are right now in America, where they so angry and so hateful, they can't be thankful to the president for doing the right thing here. And that's exactly what happened here. So again, we are streaming live on YouTube and Facebook at the same time. And if you can, please go to one or the other and share it. You know, I really would like for a lot of people to go to YouTube to try to get you familiar with it, because if they shut my Facebook down, I'm going to be nowhere to be found. Okay? They're already doing DML that way. They shut him down again today. I mean, they're constantly going after us. Okay? But I digress. So I have another video clip that I'd like to play for you guys and gals. And this was my trip to San Francisco. And when my trip to San Francisco, I most definitely recorded, and some of you may have already seen it, but I recorded on my HD camera, and I just took out clips from that day, and I want to show you exactly how these people think. And they're so angry with the president. They're so angry. They call people that support the president fascists and et cetera, et cetera.
Yeah, this is from you visiting the Refuse Fascism rallies in San Francisco and Berkeley.
Exactly. So let's go ahead and play that for him.
You just grouped me. What's your name, by the way?
The only people that are radical and hateful are the liberal left.
Oh, dude! Why when I start talking, they gotta run away? I don't understand.
Same time, same place.
Same time, same back crazy channel.
No fascist USA. No Trump. No World War III. No fascist USA. No Trump.
And you shut up, I'm talking.
What is every man?
I'll just walk away if you
I just want to know what is happening to every man, though, because I've never done anything to you.
your camera at
But I've never done anything to you. So you think Trump is being impeached? Yeah. Why? Why should it be impeached? I mean, tell me, because no one has given me a straight answer why he should be impeached, and maybe you can.
We're working on an impeachable offense. I assure you we're on our way there. I can't specifically give you a reason now, okay? But, well, come on!
Get rid of Planned Parenthood! You don't care!
The veterans.
All of you guys are racist! All of you guys are racist! You're the white supremacists right here! You guys are white supremacists right here!
Like Chelsea Manning. How many of you know about Chelsea Manning? Make some noise for Chelsea Manning.
100%!
That's a veteran that I would.
They don't care about black people. They don't care about minorities. They don't care about the Hispanic community. All they care is about their agenda destroying this country. These are the white supremacists right here. Look at these are the white supremacists right here. They support killing black babies the thousands every day. But they don't want to talk about that.
I heard somebody from dropping a nuclear bomb, sir. How do you do that?
How do we do that? By letting them know if they drop one, they're going to be retaliated against.
Guess what? If anyone drops one, our entire human race is
And we've got to prevent that. We've got
How
to
are we
prevent
gonna
him
do
from doing it. If he does something, and we know that because he's already aggressive, he's already demonstrated
Trump
that.
is not?
How is Trump aggressive?
Oh, come on.
Explain. Give me
gotta
one
be
example.
joking.
Give me one example. You
One
make the claim.
example?
Just one. Give me one example.
He's a little racist. He's
Really?
a little classist. He's a little
He's not racist.
anti-immigrant.
He's not racist.
Bullshit.
Give me an example.
Bullshit.
Give me an example.
He makes fun of disabled people.
No, he doesn't.
You really? He's on tape doing it.
No, he wasn't. He wasn't talking about that guy. They've already admitted that. He wasn't even talking about him.
You know what? It's not a point.
He wasn't
He
even
still
talking
wouldn't even
about him.
answer the question,
But
though.
you still haven't told me what he's done.
He wouldn't even tell me.
But you still haven't told me what he's done.
Then he
I
walks
wanna know.
away.
Help me understand so I can understand what you're saying.
He walks away because he's upset.
Oh my God! I just asked you a simple question.
No Trump! No KKK! No fascist USA! No Trump!
She was all in my ear.
No fascist USA! No Trump! No KKK! No fascist USA!
This is San Francisco for you.
Red, white, and blue idiots distract us from what we're here to do.
You hear that? Red, white, and blue idiot. He's talking about the colors of America.
We're just going to start our
I'm not doing anything. Do your rally. I encourage you to do your rally. You have your freedom to do your rally.
Who claim that they're all about free speech are disrupting our permitted rally.
I'm not stopping anybody.
Do you guys want to listen? Do you guys want to hear
If that's the full speech, I shut up and talk.
I've been trying to listen to him. I'm trying to get him to answer. Dude, it's crazy.
Yeah, they kept at it and kept going and kept going. It was like that the entire time I was there.
They couldn't say nothing. They couldn't talk about nothing.
No, they couldn't say anything. And I'm asking them about, why should Trump be impeached? They can't even tell him to go, and it was like that for every last one of them.
Yeah, I promise you we're going to find something. That's what we keep hearing about Russia.
Yeah, it's always about Russia. Always about Russia. This is where we are in America, where they don't care about the truth. They don't care. All they want is to impeach the president. Today, I guess they call them the four yahoos. They did a press conference where they're talking about they're doing orders of impeachment against the president. They want to impeach the president because they don't like him, not because he's done something wrong. They want to get rid of him because he's doing something right for the American people. He hasn't done anything wrong. They want to get rid of him because he's doing everything. He's making America move forward. He's making America great again. He's also making America look great again. He just went on his tour, and it was the best tour of the presidency, especially for the last 8 years. The other countries that he visited, they showed complete respect for the president. Not like they did Obama. Obama was a piece of trash. And they knew that he was a piece of trash. That's why they treated him like that.
Isn't it funny how other countries give Donald Trump respect? The big world leaders give Donald respect.
Exactly.
But yet the people in his own country don't.
Yeah, exactly. There's more people. There's these pretty much like communist countries giving our president more respect than these communist loving people here in the country. I mean, seriously, we have liberals walking around with communist flags like they support it because they support communists and socialists, but then they don't want to support the president. But when you have all these other countries that are communists and socialists and they respect the president, they know that he's making good decisions for this country. They know he is about America first. They know it. And even the liberals here know it. But they're so angry and they're so butthurt over the fact that he beat Hillary Clinton. They're trying to do everything they can to get him out of office.
Well, tell everybody how many people were actually at Berkeley and the Berkeley thing was for veterans, right?
Well, no, actually that morning I went to Berkeley and the veterans showed up, even though it was Veterans Day. It was completely for the veterans. I showed up early that morning in Berkeley to show that I support the veterans. And they rode in on their bikes. And then after that, we went over to San Francisco. San Francisco, with the no fascists, no to nuclear warfare, whatever.
And how many people were there?
And when we got to San Francisco, and all this stemmed from the whole November 4th it began. So from November 4th, it was supposed to be 1,000 the first day, a couple thousand, then 1,000 more and 1,000 more. By this past Saturday, it was supposed to be hundreds of thousands of people on the streets everywhere marching against the president. And when I got there, it was probably less than 25 people on their side. It was probably like 15 people at the max. When we left, they probably gained another 15 more people. So it was probably about 30 people when we left. But their whole movement has lost its water. It's lost its stomach. People are waking up to right now in America how what's actually happening, that our president, Donald J. Trump, is actually doing positive stuff in this country and making this country move forward. They don't like it. They hate it.
Tell everybody about your ride through San Francisco. You had Ben with you, and Ben was wearing what?
Absolutely. When I was riding through San Francisco, Ben was riding with me, and he had on his red MAGA hat, Make America Great Again. And we had the windows down because, I want to hear what people say and stuff like that. And we're riding by, and so many people said, dude, I love the hat. I support what you're doing. I dig it. This is in San Francisco. And a lot of people don't want to say anything because they're afraid of the liberals attacking them. A lot of these people are Democrats. They're the middle of the road Democrats, where they're actually seeing that the liberals, the Democrats in the state, have actually destroyed everything what is supposed to be a Democrat. That's why you see them right now pushing Hillary Clinton away, because they know with Hillary Clinton there, they're going to lose again. And I guarantee this, and if the liberals that watch this, Nancy Pelosi, Maxine Waters, Dianne Feinstein, Jerry Brown, you keep people like that in office. You constantly, Al Green, Chucky Schumer, you keep these people in the political positions that they're in, you're going to continuously lose. We got to vote them out 2018. Vote them out 2018. Go to votethemout.org. We've got to bring recognition to these people that are destroying this country. We've got to replace them with positive people. And I want to touch on another note. Roy Moore. I saw a video where he was talking about that when he was dating these young girls, he said he would go out and get consent from the parents. Now today, if someone asks me, they come up to me and say, hey, well, can I date your daughter? And he's 33, 34 years old. I'm liable to punch him in the face for you coming to ask me that in the first place. Clock, clock, clock. I'm liable to, without even hesitation. Don't even ask me that you're a grown man. You're going to do that. Anybody does that, okay? But my point is, 40 plus years ago, that really wasn't looked down on. When a man came to a person's family, and if he's asking, he's pretty much asking out of respect. Do I think it's right today? Absolutely not. What I think is right then? No. But it used to be the custom of people across the planet to when a female had her first cycle, she was considered a woman. And then they would allow those females to be married off at that age. But we've gotten to a point where that doesn't take place any longer. And it doesn't need to take place any longer. And I truly believe that allow women to grow up, become successful, do their thing, and then they can get married if they want to. Okay? You can call me a male feminist if that's the case. But I think women should be able to do what they want to do and marry who they want to marry. That's who I am. We're in America, and I think you should have that freedom. And I'm not going to take it anyway. I'm not going to take it from anybody. And I don't think anyone should be able to take that freedom away from us. But what I'm saying about Roy Moore, when he made that statement that he would ask, is it at that point actually him molesting a child? Is it? Is it? Today it completely is. I agree. But is it? If the parents were okay with it, which I can't believe that any parent would be, but if the parents were okay with it, at that point, did he go out of his way and molest a child? Or molest a young girl? And on another note, had these been young boys that he was dating, the liberal media wouldn't even be talking about it. The liberal media would be celebrating that he's coming out. The liberal media would say, oh, this is so wonderful. He's coming out. He's showing who he really is. But here it is. He's a man that's attracted to females, and it's a problem. It wasn't a problem a year ago. It wasn't a problem 2 years ago, but it is a problem today. Why? Because he's running for office. If he wasn't running for office, it wouldn't be a problem. And the liberals are trying to do it. How come the liberal media is not talking about Weinstein? Seriously, he was a true monster. Not to my understanding, not only was he attacking women, molesting them, he was doing the same thing to boys. But see, that is okay. Then Kevin Spacey, prime example. He molested little boys, and all of a sudden, it's not the fact that he molested these little boys to the liberal media. It's, oh, he's gay, he's coming out. It's so beautiful. It's so wonderful. We should celebrate this. We should join in with him. That's the attitude that they have. But here it is. Here it is. Roy Moore, he likes women, and that's a problem. Same thing. They did the same thing to Donald J. Trump when he was running against Hillary. They brought up the whole sex tape, talking about he grabbed it. Now, had he grabbed a man, they probably wouldn't even say nothing. Oh, this is probably wonderful. We don't like him, so we're not going to show that because he's grabbing a man, because they're in support of that. But because he would grab a woman when a woman would throw it at him, here, catch this, Trump, catch it, catch it. No, good and well, he's a multi-millionaire, and I'm going to tell you this. I've never been to these multi-millionaire parties. But when they go to these multi-millionaire parties, they have these models there. They have these women that show up and they throw it at them. And I'm telling you, some of the married women will throw it at them as well, because that's the environment they were in. And he didn't even deny it. And for anyone who think that doesn't take place, you're completely naive. And then when I was in Berkeley, there was this gentleman said that I would never do anything like that. And I said, dude, you don't like women? And he go, yeah, I like women. I said, you never been with a woman? He go, yeah, I've been with women. I said, did you grab it? He said, that's not the same. I said, dude, it is the same. You act like you never would do anything. You're going to sit here and tell me that you wouldn't do it, but then you turn around and you tell me you did do it. See, that's what I'm saying. Men are men. Men are men, we're dogs, we're pigs, whatever you want to call us, but we are men. And we're going to do manly things. Are we perfect? By any means, no. Do we make mistakes? Do we make mistakes all the time? We have to fight in this flesh every single day. Every day we go out, we're fighting in this flesh. And it's not just men, it's women as well. We have to fight in this flesh every day. It is a battle. And it's not just a battle flesh because you see another person and you desire him. That's not the only thing. There's drugs, there's alcohol, there's food.
But the Democrats always come up with the sexual distractions when it comes to Republicans. Whoever's running, all of a sudden there's some sexual assault or rape or something.
They always
like they're completely innocent of it.
Exactly.
I mean, we got Weiner, we got we got Clinton, President Clinton,
Billy, absolutely. And you know what?
Everyone always says,
made it okay then.
How come you guys always talk about Clinton? They're not in office anymore.
Because they didn't say anything. They didn't make this such a big ordeal when they were in office.
He literally was impeached.
Yeah, he wasn't. Now, he had a reason to be impeached because he lied. He straight up lied. Anyways, hey, please click share. I thank you guys for watching. My name is Will Johnson. We always go live on Facebook. We always stream live on Facebook until Facebook take us down. But please go to Facebook, the one you see on the screen, and make sure you like it. Go to our Twitter. Please go to our Twitter, and also go to our YouTube. And go to YouTube and please subscribe, please. And I'm gonna ask one more request. Please go to your YouTube channel, subscribe, and share the YouTube channel with your friends. It will show up later. After this video, it'll be the video right above this one. It'll be the one that come from. It looked like it come from Twitter, but it's actually the YouTube video. Please share it, because if they shut me down on Facebook, the only place I will have will be on YouTube until they shut me down there, and then I'm gonna move over to Periscope until they shut me down. But I want to thank everybody for watching. My name is Will Johnson. God bless you. God bless America. And good night. And they showed the video, and he's bawling when they were taking him to prison. They tortured that man. We know that they tortured him. Then they ship him back over here to die because they didn't want him to die there. Because to me, that would have been the act of war. What they did to that young man was the act of war in North Korea. And I don't think China wanted to have the same thing happen here.
Yeah, Odo Warmbier.
Odo Warmbier? They didn't want the same thing to happen here. They did not want that to happen. But the point is, 2 out of the 3 black males, they said, thank you, Donald Trump. And the media, they're not going to talk about that at all that much. Go ahead and play it. You can go ahead and bring it over.
And with us and giving us guidance with everything. To my teammates, thank you for being there for us throughout the process. You guys mean so much to me. To Coach Alfred, Coach Tyus, Coach Rousseau.
At least, I think all of them at least 6 foot something. Okay. You go to China and you're going to try to shoplift something and you're going to run like they can't see you. I mean, dude, it's completely crazy. I mean, they're all standing this tall. Everyone else is down here and they're trying to run and get away. Where'd they go? Right there.
I don't think they ran.
I know. I'm just saying. It's just the whole point. I mean, did they think they were going to get away with it? When they're filthy rich. I mean, seriously, they can spend $1,500 to $2,000 on a pair of shades easily. I probably wasn't even that much. There were probably some knockoffs they were stealing. They were $2,000. I mean, it don't matter. It doesn't matter. They were stealing when they shouldn't have. So, but anyways, my whole point about this one tonight is that after they got caught, they knew they were facing prison time. Our president, he did not do the same thing that Obama did. What is it? Ono?
Wasn't it?
I believe it's Ono. Same thing. The guy was in North Korea. He got caught taking a poster off a wall. The video will automatically be posted to Twitter. And if you want to watch it on Twitter, you can watch it there. So, but tonight we are watching, we're going to talk about, I'm going to play a couple of video clips for you. We're talking about the basketball players in UCLA. And my whole point about all of this is that we had 3 black basketball players, right? They go to China and they got caught stealing, shoplifting. And they were supposedly shoplifting for some shades. Louis Vuitton shades, okay? And to my understanding, at least 2 of these gentlemen are filthy rich. So why they have to, steal it is beyond me.
They're facing 3 to 10 years.
And they were facing what, 3 to 10 years? 3 to 10 years in prison in China. And what's really crazy to me is like, how did they think they were gonna get away? Okay, Martin, think about this. Shoplifting. Oh, sorry. I apologize. I think my audio was completely down. Let me say it again, what I just said. I didn't say anything actually. So other than you can watch us on YouTube if you're watching us on Facebook. And if you're watching us on Facebook, you can most definitely watch us on YouTube, just vice versa. And later on, after the show is over with,